On the man, on the da 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 da. I came back to the broken door about midnight. Dust hanging thick like an old man's spike. Told myself I'd slip inside, fade out clean, leave my sins sleeping where they'd never be seen. But the minute my hand brushed that rusted chain, it tightened hard like metal feeling pain. Rang out sharp like a voice in the night saying, boy, you ain't running, quit playing. I froze right there with the cold moon watching. Truth hit harder than the fear I'd locked in. Wasn't the door I feared, wasn't the past behind. It was facing the man I've been trying to hide. It was shameful sight on its own. Then I ain't running, I ain't overthrown. If it'll calls me out, I'll answer his bite. Ain't no weakness welcome in this night. If the link's so firm, then so will I. Ain't crawling away, ain't laying to die. If the chain stands guard against the fool I've been, then hell or heaven wants me to walk back in. Ran from a woman with wildfire eyes, from a preacher's warning and my own damn lies. Left too many deaths in too many towns, buried good men low just to keep myself around. Thought the dark would take me if I stayed still long. Turns out the dark was waiting for me to be strong. And I chain shook once more on the weatherwood, like it knew who I was and who I still could. I muttered to myself through teeth clamped tight, yeah, cowardice ain't flight, it's rot in the night. Then the chain clamped back like a final demand, so I cut my palm on a link and let blood in my hand. If the frame pulls hard on its own, then I ain't running, I ain't overthrown. That'll cost me out, I'll answer his bite. Ain't no weakness welcome in this night. If the link's so firm, then so will I. Ain't crawling away, ain't laying to die. If the chain stands guard against the fool I've been, in hell or heaven wants me to walk back in. If the chain pulls tight on its own, then I ain't breaking, I ain't alone. If I've got faith in the fight I left, then I'll drag that string till it drags me back. If the links bite hard when I try to flee, then fate ain't finished, taking swings at me. If the chain stands firm while my will grows thin, in hell or heaven won't let me cave again. Ooh. I wiped the blood, stood tall in the cold, said fine, I'll face what I left untold. And with the door breathing dust like a wounded beast, I walk back in to kill the coward and wake the man I'd seized. Night was heavy on my shoulders, sky looking like it lost its will. I stood there feeling hollow, like my shadow didn't know me still. My boots were sunk in the dirt, my breath short, my hope gone thin. I'd run from every truth I carried, hell, I run from my own skin. Then I lifted my head out of habit just to curse whatever lie was left. But the damn moon slid down lower, like it meant to meet me chest to chest. Not to comfort, not to warm, but to call me from the dead inside. A glow too stubborn to back off, even from a man with nothing to hide. I muttered, why you coming down? Ain't nothing here we're saving, friend. But the light answered in its silence, saying things I didn't intend. And in my chest beneath the ashes, a spark I thought was gone for good twitched like a wounded animal, remembering what it once understood. If the moon comes closer, then I'll rise to meet it. If the night still calls my name, I ain't gonna retreat it. I fall and fail, been broken clean, but I ain't staying in this pit. So I clenched my fist, breathed deep, and said, if you shine for me, I'll rise to meet it. Rusted edges, sharp as truth. Used to belong to my mother. She swore it held the fearless proof. I pressed it tight against my chest, felt the iron heat in my palm. Was it magic, just a memory, teaching me how to stand up calm? I whispered, Lord, if you're watching, I ain't asking you to lift my load. Just give me legs to walk again, give me fire enough to take the road. Then a voice showed up in my memory, wild, soft, cutting like a blade. Baby, you were meant to burn bright, now I die hiding in your own shade. My breath shook my ribs, tight and the moon sank even lower still. And that stubborn light kept telling me a man can rise by force of will. So I drew a line of dust across my face, a small ritual to mark my star. Didn't mean redemption, but it woke the iron in my heart. The night ain't soft, the road ain't kind, but the moon refused to climb away. It waited like an old friend standing, saying, get up boy, today's your day. And I felt rage, regret and faith twist together in my chest. Not to break me, but to test me, dare me to rise and live again. If the moon comes closer, then I won't stay down. If the night leans in for me, I'll meet it on my ground. I'm scarred, I'm stained, I'm far from pure, but something in me won't quit. So I raise my chin towards that glow and said, if you're calling, moon, I'll rise and meet it.
hot breath hitting your skin, moon hanging low like an old regret. You walk too far with too much weight, and the ground remembers every step. Your coat's torn, your faith is thin, your pockets hold more sins than coins. Life's been swinging hard at you, and you've been taking it in the joints. Then you feel it, that old scar burning, pulling warm through your frozen ribs. A thin red line creeping out like a truth you tried too long to forbid. Ain't pain, just a memory waking, a vow you left half dead. Blood whispering up your arm, saying what your mouth never said. You look down and mutter, what the hell you want from me? And the scar replies without a voice, just bleeds slow like prophecy. It's telling you something you ran from, something sharp you used to know. You ain't done with who you were, you gotta finish what you owe. If the scar remembers, then you must too. If old blood rises, it's coming back to pull you through. You run, you lied, you falling hard, but nothing ends until you do. So you wipe that blood, breathe deep, and say it low but true. If the scar remembers, then I must too. Against that scar, feel the heartbeat hitting back. It's the same place she once touched you, but now you both slid off the track. She said you're built for mine in trouble, but I love you like a loaded gun. She kissed the scar like claiming land, and you swore you never turn and run, but you did. Left her with a broken promise, and that mark carry the blame of our cut deep beneath the skin. Still bleeds when you hear her name. You pull across from your pocket, tarnish like your moral ground, and drag it slow across the scar, a ritual without a sound. Lord, if you're watching, you mutter, I ain't asking you to heal the line, just give me strength to face whatever's still tied up in mine. Blood drips down like a warning, like a letter from who you used to be, and you feel the heat return inside, just enough to make you see. You can't outrun what shaped you, can't bury what's carved in skin. The scar ain't reopening to hurt you, it's calling you back in. If the scar remembers, then you better rise. If old wounds open, but speaking truth, not lies. You're bruised, you're burned, you're burdened deep, but there's still a fire left in you. So you stare that night straight down and growl. If the scar remembers, then I must too. And so must you. Walked into that old forge at sundown, dust in the air like forgotten prayer. Smell cold rust and years I wasted,
same as the weight I still bear. Envy sat cold as judgment, the walls black by life gone wrong. Every tool was where I left it, mocking me for being gone so long. I laid my hand on the dead fire pit, felt nothing but ash and ache. Said maybe I ain't meant to build no more, maybe some things don't come back from the break. Then the bellows moved slow, steady, like something in it woke from sleep. A breath without hands, a heartbeat rising from the deep. And I said under my breath, what the hell you want from me? But the fire inside that furnace answered louder than any priest could be. Flame cracked, weak, but living like a voice I tried too long to hide. Saying, boy, you know damn well you ain't done on this side. Whoa. If the fire rises, then hell I'll rise too. If the bellows breathe without a hand, then maybe I'm meant to push on through. I ain't clean, I ain't holy, but I'm still standing in this room. So I whispered at the flame, if you can burn again, I can burn too. Whoa. Sweat and sin. Every scar on the wood felt like a story I tried to bury deep within. Thought of the woman who once told me, you ain't weak, baby, you're just mad. She kissed me like a wildfire storm, loved me hotter than the forge ever had. Thought of my father and his sermons, how he forged iron like it had a soul. Said shape a thing with purpose, son, or the thing you shape will take control. I said a broken horseshoe on the anvil, tapped it light like a heartbeat test. Then I cut my palm on the edge of steel, let blood fall to the furnace chest. A small ritual, call it foolish, but it brought the flame up bright. Like the forge remembered my name and wanted me back in the fight. Blood on iron, fire waking, smoke crawling up like truth. The heat said everything I needed. Stand up, son, the world still needs your proof. If the fire rises, then I won't stay on my knees. If the bellows breathe without a touch, then I'm not done with what I'm meant to be. I've been broken, been corrupted, but I ain't losing to what I've been through. So I grabbed that hammer tight and said, if this fire can rise again, then I'll rise too. Yeah, the heat called out my name, and I answered like a forged man would do. Not redeemed, not clean, but awake and burning true. Whoa. I found that old knife buried in a box of things I should have burned years back. And a warrant from a younger version of me, the one who never learned how not to cry. Sky was bruised, wind smelled like rust, and my head was full of noise and dust. Life felt like a house I'd set on fire, walking out before the smoke could trust me. And so I picked that blade up slow, felt the steel breathe cold on my skin.
I wasn't looking to die, just looking for something that felt like an end. But when I brought it close, the damn thing shifted under its own weight, turned its edge aside like it refused to play a part in my mistake. It wasn't dull, and it sure as hell wasn't scared of me. Still just seemed to say, boy, you're not cutting out that easy. And for the first time in months, I heard my own heart answer back, low, shaky, stubborn as a mule on track. If the blade can turn its edge away, then I can turn from myself too. If the steel says no to be in the end, maybe I ain't meant to be through. I let the breath shake out my chest clean like a busted prayer made new. And I whispered to the night, fine, I'll spare myself too. Looking at the scars it knew by name, every cut I ever made in anger, every oath I broke in shame. Thought of the woman who once told me, you're hell, baby, but you're my kind. She loved me like a wildfire and left me with a scorch mark on my mind. Thought of my brother buried out west, gunmetal cross gleaming over his grave. He used to say, a man's gotta stand on his two damn boots if he wants any chance to be saved. I pressed the knife spine to my chest, not to break flesh, but to feel how warm my steel was underneath. Then I dragged its blunt side down my skin like a ritual of keeping breath, not losing it. And I muttered to the wind, you don't want this, do you? The blaze stayed still, the world stayed loud, and my pulse stayed true. Blood wasn't meant to spill tonight, just meant to remind me I'm still alive. Still gave its answer by refusing the job, so now the choice is mine. If the blade can turn its edge away, then I can turn my fate around. If even cold steel knows when to stop, I ain't putting myself in the ground. I'm cracked, I'm stained, I'm far from clean, but I still got something left to do. So I lowered that knife, breathe deep, and told the dark the truth. If the steel says live, then I'll damn well follow through, fine, I'll spare myself too. I was dragging my boots down a long dirt road, heart beating like a busted drum. Felt like breath had packed its bags, like my chest forgot where it came from. Whole life hung on me crooked, sins, debts, and half-dead dreams. Every mile behind me felt louder than the good I ever done, it seems. I bent forward, ready to crumble, ready to sink right into the ground. But before my heel even touched it, dust rose up without a sound. Like it bowed first, like it stood up before I could even fall down. And I thought, damn, even dust got more fight than me. Wind whispered through my teeth, boy, you're losing to the ground. You walk on, is that who you wanna be? Something in my bones cracked open like a prayer I didn't mean to pray. If the dust can rise before I step, then hell I'll rise too. If the
out the old silver lighter my brother gave me before it passed. Used it more for burning bridges than for lighting cigarettes, to be honest. I flicked it once, flame shook hard like even fire didn't trust my hand. So I marked my thumb on a hot steel edge, let the burn remind me I still stand. I whispered, if you're watching, brother, I ain't quit, I'm just tired. You hear, and the dust rose again around my boots like it knew damn well I needed to hear. Then a voice drifted through my mind, wild, sharp, soft like a ripped up hymn. You ain't a coward, baby, you just scared of what you could have been. Her kind of love was a stone, but it knew the shape of my name. And even now I feel it pushing every time that dust kicks up again. Blood on my thumb, dirt on my tongue, breath coming back in crooked waves. All the weight I drag beside me could either kill or make me brave. Dust kept rising like a sign, like the ground itself was saying, stand your ass up, son, walk, don't stay laying. I'll keep moving. I ain't stronger than the dust, but I ain't weaker too. He walked down to that frozen river with his coat hanging heavy off his bones. Breath like smoke from a busted engine, heart like a house with the lights all gone. He done deals in backroom shadows, carried blood on boots and bills. Every prayer he ever had from humble got drowned out by his own will. So he stepped off the bank real easy, boots sank where the ice gave way. He was ready to let that water drag his name clean off his face. But the river split around his body, cold current parting left and right. Left a strip of gravel at his feet, dry as dust in the middle of white. He stared down at that open path, jaw-tied, eyes meaning tired. Hell, he muttered through his teeth, even this damn river won't put me out the fire. Somewhere deep inside his chest, a voice he tried to starve away growled, you don't get to bow out easy, son, you got a debt to live, not pay. That river wouldn't take him, pulled back like it knew his name, spit around his broken frame, left him standing in his shame. Guess drowning ain't his fate, at least not today. World still making room for him to walk right through the middle of the spray. He laughed once, slow and ragged, like a sinner who just lost his alibi. He said, guess drowning ain't my fate, not tonight, not while this river's still splitting wide. Pulled a chain from round his neck, small cross blackened at the tips. Gift from some wild woman once who kissed like whiskey, cut like whips. She told him, you're my favorite mistake, my saint of sin and smoke. He left her with a slam door echo and a heart he never broke proper, just broke. Ooh. carved in his pistol someone he loved or killed or both. He'd mixed faith with gun oil, sworn lies like holy oaths. He knelt down in that split river, let the cross hang from his fingertips. Cold water rose but didn't claim him, just licked the rust off where it dripped. He whispered, if you're up there watching this busted fool like a show, you ain't taking me by Waterloo, you want me gone, you tell me so. And somewhere in that quiet, where the current held his breath, he heard his own voice answer back, stand up and carry what's left. Sin, all circling like crows round his head. River at his knees like a split decision. Life on one side, on the other side dead. He could feel his fear get smaller, feel his anger start to fade. He clenched that cross, holstered the gun, and stepped where the dry path lay. That river wouldn't take him, pulled back like a curtain wide. Didn't wash his sins away, just forced him to see them in the light. Guess drowning ain't his fate, not today. He's got miles of hurt to walk through first, and a few old ghosts to face. He turned his back on that water boost, leaving prints in frozen sand. Said if the river won't finish me, then I'll be the one to take my stand. Yeah, the current knew his story, but it didn't write the end. It just split around his body like it's saying, get up boy man. So he walked out slow but steady, cold wind cutting through his coat of blame. A shadow with a cross, a gun, a scar, and a brand new burden to his name. Hey. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, Sunrise belly crawling over the ridge, cold light cutting through the dry grass. I drag my boots through the sand, breath thick like old smoke from a life gone bad. I'm worn down, bent up, carrying sin stacked heavier than the guns I've had. I lean my shoulder to that dead tree, dry as bone, hollow as a preacher's thread gone bad. I'm humble, hell with it, maybe this is where I quit, half choking on my own regret. Wind stirs soft like a warning from a ghost I used to trust, and that tree creaks slow and stubborn, leaning toward me, telling me to get up out of the dust. For a dead thing, it carried more life than I did right then. Felt like God or the devil, I don't know which, using wood to call me back again. And a voice in my own chest, rough as whiskey in my veins, says you die right here, boy, that's on you, not on the pain. Woo. If that dead tree's still standing, then I damn sure will stand too. If a thing with no heartbeat can lift its spine, then what's my excuse? Yeah, I've bled, I've lied, I've fallen, I've run, but I ain't made of ash or dust undone. So I set my jaw, pushed off that trunk, and told the wind the truth. If you're still standing, then I will too. I pull out that old chain necklace she once shoved back in my hand. Cross on it dull as a rusted nail, still somehow warm like it believes I can be a better man. I hear her last words echo, cut deep like a knife in bark. You ain't lost cause you're broken, baby, you're lost cause you stay in the dark. That kind of wild love heals and wrecks with the same bright spark. The ground under my boots is cracked and thirsty like my my soul after too many nights in park. I kneel, cut my thumb with my own blade, let the blood drip down to the roots. Little ritual may be stupid, but it woke something in this dust and in my boots. The wind shifts, the tree creaks again, and deep down I hear one word move. Blood on my thumb, dirt on my knees, whole damn lifetime pulling at my sleeve. That dead tree leans, holding what truth I got left, saying without a tongue, stand up, boy, and take the next step.
If that dead tree's still standing, then I'll stand harder than before. If life keeps swinging and I keep falling, I'll crawl, curse, bleed, but I won't stay on that floor. I've carried corruption, sin, bad love, but I ain't done carrying me. I won't let my story rot out here under some tired old tree. So I push off the trunk, wipe the blood down my jeans, face that pale new sky in view, and I say it low but steady. If you're still standing, then I will too.
Morning light barely waking up, sky bruised gray over the red clay hill. Boot heels cracked the dirt like old bones, every step rattled something I tried to kill. That ridge behind the graveyard's leaning, crooked like a preacher's warning. I'm holding a palm full of yesterday's ashes, heavy as a sin that ain't stopped burning. My hand and let the wind come, mean sharp cutting across my face, but the air stays put thick as half-dry blood, refusing to lift from its place. I chuckle under my breath, dry as gunpowder, go on, take it, I'm letting you. But it don't move like it knows there's something left I gotta walk back through. I feel every wrong I bury, pressing into the lines of my hand. Wind howls like the devil, but my chest stays still like a locked up church that never opens again. Then a voice from somewhere deep says, fire don't clean you just cause it burned. These ashes won't let go, they cling like sin to skin, like a prayer half muttered, like a fire never let begin. All the vows I broke, cradle of my palm, like a debt. If the wind won't take this way, then maybe it's meant for me. If the past won't blow away, guess it ain't done with me. I close my fist around what I've done, feel the whole damn world weigh a ton, and I spit toward the sky. Then I'll finish what ain't done. walk down slow as dawn cuts thin across a broken road. I hear her laugh, warm but sharp, carved into places I should have never let grow cold. That wild love, hell, I still can't tell if it saves me or ruin me whole. In my saddlebag sits a motel, Bible pages torn to roll, smoke on nights I couldn't breathe. A cheap leather cross on a string, once a joke now pulling tight like it wants something from me. I picture that old preacher from my childhood, eyes sharp as a sniper's aim. He speaks through the rattling wind, son, redemption ain't bought by burning what carries your name. Then I hear a voice in the swirling dust, soft but deadly true. You don't gotta be perfect, baby, you just gotta own what's you. The ash in my hand grows warm like it knows running's got nowhere left to go. I bite my lip till it bleeds, let the red drip into the ash. A little ritual only the damned and the stubborn never know. Blood and ash mix slow in my palm, a thick, dark, holy mess. I breathe out hard, whisper low. Looks like you're staying till I face the rest. These ashes won't let go, so I'll carry them through the storm. Walk every mile I tried to dodge, pay back my dues in bone and form. Every heart I broke, every truth I dodged, all live in this soot like scars engraved. If the wind won't take this weight, then I'll scrub it clean with the road, the blood and the choices I made. I kiss my knuckles, grip the cross, feel the morning sharpen like a gun, and I tell the rising line of light, if this ash won't scatter, I'll be the man that sees it done. Try keeping that old wood door shut tight, shove the memories down like they were born of night. Dust on the hinge, guilt on his hands, a man running from the mess he made on his own land. But the second he turned, that door blew wide, boom like thunder crawling up his spine. Wasn't no wind and wasn't no ghost, just a past he owed the most. It hit him square, cut through the dark. Truth don't whisper, it leaves a mark. That open frame called out his name, and he muttered low, alright, I'll quit the blame. Ain't done and it's gotta stay. If the truth kicks through like a boot on bone, then he can't keep hiding from what he owns. If the shadows calling by his name, then redemption's hiding inside the flame. If the door won't close on the man he's been, then the only way out is walking back in. Broke faith with kin, carry sin like a saddle he's stitched to his skin. Tried praying once, but the words felt fake. A man can't kneel when he fears what'll break, but that blown wide door looked alive somehow, like it wouldn't budge for the week he'd been till now. And the floorboards creak like an old man's plea. Face it, boy,
you ain't running free.
Son, you done hid long enough. He froze, then nodded once.
He placed his hand on that splintered frame. A quiet oath, a whispered flame set through teeth. If you're calling me,
I'll take the blame.
I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame.
If the door swings open when he turns away, then he's done running, he's here to stay. If the ghosts he buried rise up to speak, then he'll stand there firm, he won't grow weak. If the dark unveils what he tried to hide, then he'll face that mirror with no more lies. If the door won't close on the man he's been, then walking back through is where he began.
I sank down slow by that cold gray stone. Felt like every damn flame in me turned to bone. His dirty breath, heavy soul run out of fight. Thought I'd burn my last spark somewhere in last night. But then a crack split through that rock's dead face. Tiny red glow crawling out that place. I like a heartbeat pushing through the grave. Made me wonder how the hell I got so afraid. 'Cause there's spring hellfire where I held none, and it hit me deep like the truth weighed a ton. I pressed my palm to that broken line and whispered, Lord, what you hiding might still be mine. If I'm still hiding underneath the stone, then I ain't dead yet and I ain't alone. If the earth keeps burning where coal should be, then there's still something burning in me. If that crack glows red in the desert night, then maybe my shadow ain't killed my life. If I break loose when I come undone, then I'll rise back mean till the work is done. I drown my faith in a bottle of light. Live since that high like timber in the sky. I loved while fought dirty, broke hearts. I carry guilt like a cross down a long dirt road. But that small flame crawled out of the stone's cold skin like it weren't giving up on men like me again. And
let that glow like it called my name set through my teeth. If you still burn, then I can do the same. And the heat from that stone ran straight through my veins. If I still hiding underneath that stone, then the dark ain't winning and I ain't gone. If the broken earth breathes, then so will I walk through hell with my head held high. If the flame crawls up through the cracks of night, then I'll strike my match and join that light. If fire comes back when I come undone, then I ain't finished, I'm burning till the fight's damn won. And as the desert wind brushed that living flame, I muttered low with heat in my veins. Storm, hellfire, so I'll hold mine. You walked a night so black you couldn't see your hand, boots dragging slow on a faithless land. All you heard was your heartbeat losing pace. All you felt was the dark crawling over your face. Then a weak little star hung lonely above, barely a flicker, like a memory of love. But when you turned away from the sky you feared, it flared up bright like it saw you disappear. That light wanted to expose you, called you out like a preacher calling sin by name. And deep inside you heard a voice, look up, boy, you ain't done playing this game. If that last star burns for you, then rise. You got fire left too. If the sky lights up when you try to hide, then your shadow ain't the one who decides. If the dark steps back when your name gets called, then you ain't broken, you ain't stalled. If the star won't fade in the midnight blue, then hell or heaven still believes in you. You walked out on love with wildfire eyes, walked out on truth, wrapped in your lies, buried your guilt where the saints don't go. Let every mistake drag deep like a plow. Thought silence was safety, thought darkness was home, but that star above wouldn't leave you alone. It burned like a witness you couldn't escape, a small bright judge in a sky of hate. You stared at the sky and your voice broke low. Why'd you light up? Why now, damn soul? And the star answered back with a silent flame, pulling your hand toward your gun and your name. If that last star burns for you, then ride it. bet's on you. You clenched your belt, felt the leather bite. Said if you're still burning, then so am I tonight. And under that flame in the empty blue, you step forward toward the man you're meant to be anew. Night hit hard on the desert hill, moon hanging crooked like it questioned my will. I tied that rope to a dead oak limb, hands shaking like it never belonged to me again. No wind moved, not a damn leaf stirred, just my breath rattling like a half-dying bird. I lifted the loop, felt the bark by its skin, ready to end what I've been living in. But when that rope touched just under my jaw, it slipped from my hand like it knew the law. Hit the dirt hard, like fate itself said no. And in the silence I whispered back, who the hell told you to stop me, ghost? If that rope won't head my way, then I ain't quitting, I ain't tempting fate. If the night itself throws my darkness back, then I guess I still got something to attack. If the world ain't done with the sins I made, then I'll stand my ground till the debt gets paid. If the rope lets go when I come undone, then I ain't dying, I'm living till the job's damn done. I'd run from love, run from God's own stare, buried my guilt where no preacher would dare, while women cold whiskey, long nights of sin. Hell knew my footprints better than kin, but kneeling there with that rope at my feet, I felt a pulse in the dirt, steady and deep, like the ground itself said, like the cold dry soil wasn't giving me up. I stared at the rope like it carried a sign, said through my teeth, if you ain't taking me, then I'm taking my time. And something in the dark breathed close to my spine. If that rope won't hold my weight, then I ain't dying, I'm crawling straight. If the night spits back the death I choose, then I'll rise up mean with nothing left to lose. If fate kicks dirt on my burial ground, then I'll plant my boots and fight hell pound for pound. If the rope slipped free when my heart came undone, then I ain't falling, I'm a man reborn in the absence of none. And as that dead oak watched me breathe again, I muttered low with dust in my grin, if you wanted me, then I ain't done. Wanna leave all them voices buried deep. Let the dirt keep secrets I couldn't keep. But a blackthorn branch scraped across my skin, then twisted around, pointing where I'd been. Cut wasn't deep, but the truth cut more, showing me the fool I was running for. I froze while the wind kept whispering lies. My shadow long like judgment in disguise, and that thorn, small damn thing, spoke louder than sin. Turn back, boy, start where you gave in. If the thorn points back at me, then I ain't running, I'm meant to see. If the cut stings sharp in the desert black, it ain't warning me off, it's dragging me back. If the road I fled still calls my name, then my coward heart's the one to blame. If even thorns correct my track, alright, I'm going back. Soul, left the brother bleeding near a canyon hole, left the preacher yelling to save my high, left too many ghosts on the wrong damn side. Thought distance might drown every truth I broke, but distance just tightens around your throat. That thorn didn't bend under wind of fear, it pointed straight where I needed to steer. I stared at the path I'd sworn to forsake, said low to myself, how long you gonna fake? Then grip that thorn, let blood mark my skin. Of I'll walk back and face what I've been. If the thorn points back at me, then fate ain't done, and neither's my plea. If the wind pulls hard, but the truth pulls harder, now I ain't running, I ain't getting farther. If the path I fled still burns my name, then shame ain't death, it's just a flame. If the thorn won't break in the desert black, then hell or heaven wants me walking back. I wiped the blood, breathed deep, stayed on track, said alright, I'm going back. And as dawn spilled red on that long lost road, I walked as a man I should have been, all alone. Walk that dead plane where the wind could kill, dust jumping high like it had its own will. Storm trying to drag his soul off track, sky burning gray on his tired back. Then he saw a broken bone in the dirt below. Lightweight thing, but it refused to go. Wind stole everything except that peace. Like the world whispering, stand up, not cease. He stared at it long, he stared at it long, felt shame in his chest. Seeing some shadow still standing in his bed. He muttered to the wind, like talking to God. Guess even the broken can still hold on. If the griddle won't fall to dust, then neither will he, no matter the rust. If the lightest thing stands firm in the storm, then he'll rise too, bruised but reborn. If the broken knows ground when the world turns cruel, then hell or heaven ain't done with the fool. If the bone don't bow when the winds get wild, he'll stand up straight like a long-lost child. Lips. From blood he spilled through trembling grips. Lost a brother deep in a canyon's throat. Lost himself more time the stories wrote. Thought he was weaker than a dirty cross. Thought his name belonged in the wind lost. But that stubborn bone in the screaming sand stood like a warning that he must withstand. He knelt again and said, "Oh, gritted teeth, if you won't break, then neither will I leave." Then pressed his thumb against his weathered side, felt the heat of strength he thought had died. If the bone won't fall to dust, then neither will he. He'll rise from the crust. Ain't no storm strong enough to drag him down. Ain't no guilt heavy enough to make him drown. But the cracks stay strong when the sky turns blue. Then maybe the broken still got truth to do. If the bone stands tall though the desert's cruel, then he'll stand too, no longer the fool. Picked it up, held it tight like proof. Said if you're staying strong, I'll do the same true. And as dawn carved fire through the dying gut, still walked on steady, a man reborn from dust. Hey.